Chapter 13. I started having flashbacks about working in retail as I walked in that store. Ramon was texting on his phone. We were walking through crowds of people, and he didn't even bat an eye. So my curiosity got the best of me, and I asked him, "Who are you texting?" Then he replied, like he was pretending to be a tough guy with, "None of your business." Okay. Then, as I was going about my business, he answered, "I'm talking to Gina." "Gina? My Gina?" "Yeah," he said, still pretending. "You got a problem with that?" "Will you please stop trying to date my friends? Most of them are creeped out because of you. That's all they'll ever be as friends. They won't date you because you're fat. They will date me because I'm good looking." "I'm sorry. Did I call you a friend at some point? If I did, I had too much to drink." Then he went back to text on his cell phone and said, "God, man, Gina is the most gorgeous girl I ever saw. I want to get her naked in my room, sexy belly style." I had to ask, what's going to happen when you get a girl who doesn't look hot for you every day or she gains a little weight? "I wouldn't be like that. I know you're an asshole. You don't have to hide it from me." Ramon farted. He then said, "My butt has spoken. It's a mystery to me while you're single." Then I noticed the birthday cake cupcakes. Lately, that flavor has been a common thing. Between that and red velvet, I found it difficult to believe that those two qualify for an actual flavor. Both are really good, though I fell victim trying to find out different platforms the taste bestowed upon them. I exclaimed, "Oh, cool! Birthday cake cupcakes." "Ooh, you like birthday cake cupcakes?" See, that's the problem with assholes like you. A new flavor comes out, and people automatically think it's disgusting because it's out of the norm. No, can't try something other than chocolate cupcakes. You start putting different flavors on it because I only like one flavor, and I will eat that flavor for the rest of my damn life. That's why most of them are on limited time. God, I hate people. "You're fat," Ramon commented out of nowhere. "I don't get it. I constantly move all the time at work, and I even jog sometimes. Yet I'm still not losing weight." "That's because your body's used to it." "The human body is stupid. Doesn't it know people don't roam the earth and climb mountains and shit? They sit around and watch TV now. The human body should fix itself so that it's working out while you're watching TV. There's no use for us running around all the time. Instead, it wants us to keep running and running." I started jogging in place. And if you're watching TV, you keep running so that you don't get flabby or anything. Ramon just did his goofy laugh until I turned to find yet another blast from the past. It was Sky LaBelle. She was behind a shopping cart with her little boy riding in it. It had been almost 20 years since I saw her, and she hadn't changed since then. She still had the same dark hair, a little red in highlights, and the same busty cleavage she had before. Since I last saw her, she had put on a little weight, mostly around the center and her fanny. Seeing as she had a kid, I assumed that it probably was why. The woman was still just as beautiful as she was then, and just as she was when we last saw each other in 8th grade. I turned and I finished jogging in place when I saw Sky's beautiful smile behind the shopping cart. She continued smiling and asked, "Tyler, oh my God! Sky LaBelle, it's been like 20 years. The last time I saw you, I think you were trying to straighten things out with your girlfriend." "Yeah, we broke up anyway." "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that." A pathological liar named Matt forged these pictures to make Char look like she was cheating on me. Sky was the one to knock sense into me that Matt was probably lying the whole time. When I confronted him, he gave up the pictures and I raced to see Shar before she headed home to Hawaii. It wasn't a very good conversation. She even called me a loser, which, looking back, I think she thought I was a loser, but was just hoping I could change for the better. Somehow, the next night, she came back for me. I don't know what sparked inside her. I was dueling with Raven when she found out, much like my fight with her abusive ex-boyfriend JR. Of all things, Raven and I were sword fighting. Not many people could say that they had a sword fight with a guy in clown makeup, long black hair, and a dark trench coat, and not many people could say they won the fight. I embraced in Shar's arms that night in front of a crowd of cheering people who watched the whole time. Then she mentioned that night by saying, "You know that night you fought that scary guy in the trench coat?" "Yeah, that was Raven." "Yeah, I actually came over to see you. You were hugging on some girl, so I just left." "Oh, that's too bad. I see you have a kid now." "Yeah, but his father isn't paying any child support. What a loser. It's just me and him most of the time." "So that means you're single?" "Unfortunately, yes." "I have an idea. Why don't you come out to the Halloween party with us tomorrow night?" "Does that mean I have to wear a costume?" "Well, yeah, I think so. We should have fun. You mind picking me up? I don't have a car." "Great.